Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you this really pretty sunset half cut crease. I was really inspired to play around a little bit with my Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette and some glitter and just do something out of my comfort zone because I'm usually very bare minimum with my eyeshadow lately and I feel like it's summer, so I want to do something really fun and a little bit more on the dramatic side. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. So I'm going to start with this bright yellow called No Joke, right there. We're going to just use a nice fluffy crease brush for this to kind of put this color on the highest points of the crease, and this will be our transition shade. I forgot to mention I did do my brows and prime my lids off camera, obviously. So next, I'm going to go in with more of a precise crease brush, and we're going to take the color My Man, which is a very neon orange, there. And we're going to just tuck that right under the yellow, just like that. I always like using a big fluffy brush for my first color, and then using more of a precise one, so it gives me that nice gradient effect without having to really be precise with where I'm placing my brush. I'm going to occasionally go back in with that yellow because we don't want to lose that nice transition. So I'm going to go right on top and keep blending these two on top of each other. Next, I'm going to take the shade Heart On and the shade Tipsy's Girl, and we're going to mix those two together using another precise crease brush. We're going to focus this color only on our outer V. So the way I like to do this is I kind of like to look down into my mirror, and I start by tapping the color on and then going in circular motions to blend that out. Just like that. I feel like tapping it really gives you that pigmentation, and then you always want to blend it out so you have no harsh lines. And again, I always go back in with my layers just to make sure I'm not losing any pigmentation. So going back in with that orange and my crease, especially outer here, on the outer V, I'm going in with that orange just to help blend everything together. Perfect. We're gonna cut the crease. And so my favorite way to cut my crease is I like to use a concealer that's pretty light. So this one's definitely a lot lighter than my natural complexion. And I'm just gonna tap it right where I want it. And then the easiest way is to get a good amount on there and then just look up. Look up, look to the side, just to create a little indent. And this is just gonna be your cut where you cut it. And then just using a flat top brush to clean that up. So you're going to go very light with this. If you can't hear me because the AC's on, the rest of this would be a voiceover because I'm sweating bullets. It's too hot in New York right now for no AC. Alright guys, so now that we have our cut crease all cut out, we're going to go into our glitter. And again, I'm using the JLA Rule Cosmetics. I'm not too sure if that's how you pronounce the name, but I'll definitely write it down here. And since we already have that concealer down, I feel like I didn't really need to use any glitter glue for this. So I'm just applying it right on top with the same brush. And I felt like it wasn't really gold enough, and so now I'm going in with this ColourPop pressed glitter from the Whatever palette, and the shade is Duh. I'm just pressing that with my finger right on top. And now I'm going back in with our pink shade just to clean up the edges. I want to really blend these two colors on top of each other. I don't really want them to look too harsh. I want it to kind of look like it's fading into each other. So now that we have our eyeshadow done, we're going to go in with liner. I like to use the Sephora Collection Felt Tip Pen, and I just feel like this is one of the easiest eyeliners for me to use at least. And so I like to just start by marking out my wing, and then I just kind of connect it. This is kind of self-explanatory.
So now the eyes are all done, I'm just taking a clean brush to kind of brush away the glitter. This is also why I did my eyes first, since I knew we were going to be doing a very dramatic look. So I'm just sweeping off the excess. Alright, so now on to the skin. I already had prepped my skin off camera with some moisturizer, SPF, and an eye cream, and now I'm just going to go in with my First Day Beauty Coconut Soothing Primer. If you want me to do a full skincare routine, I could definitely do that. I just like to use the Celery Daily Moisturizer and then SPF. Now I'm going into my foundation. I'm doing the Pat McGrath foundation. This foundation is amazing, especially for the summertime. It's very lightweight on my skin, and I just love the finish of it because it doesn't look so heavy. It just really makes my skin look like skin. And now I'm going into my Giorgio Armani Powder Fabric Concealer. I use, I think, shade 3.5. I'm just putting that under my eyes, on my forehead, down the nose, and I'm blending that out with a flat top brush. And then to set that, we're going to go into our Hula Beauty translucent powder. I just use this to set my under eyes. I feel like this powder is a little bit too heavy all over my face, so I just use it to set my concealer. Alright, and now for the rest of the face, I like to use my e.l.f. Sheer Tint Powder just to keep my makeup on. I always like to set my foundation. I feel like if I don't, it just doesn't really wear throughout the day. And so I'm just setting this on my face with that. And now we're going to add some color back in with some bronzer. I'm not too sure what this shade is, but this is the bronzer from El Maquillage. It's a really good formula. I like it because it's very buildable, very natural. I'm just putting this on the highest points of my face, covering out my cheekbones, down my nose, my temples. I even put a little bit down my chin, just to really carve out the face. And then using the same Hula Beauty powder to really sculpt that out. Now I'm going with highlight. I'm using Ofra Rudel Drive with a fluffy brush. Also, I like to do my highlight before my blush, just to kind of make the highlight look a little bit more natural, look like it's coming from more within. I feel like when I do my blush on top, I also kind of use it to clean off that bake, and it kind of just gives the cheeks a little bit more of a subtle look. Obviously, you could still tell I have a lot of makeup on, but I just feel like it looks a little bit more like it's coming from within and not everything just sitting on top of my face. I'm now just setting my brows, my Glossier Boy Brow. They already filled in, so this is just to set them.
Right, I am back and I changed my shirt. I felt like my other shirt was not matching this look good enough. I just added some falsies. I found these really cheap eyelashes at, what's the store called? Oh god. Primark. So I found these falsies at Primark. I got like a bunch of them to test out. And so this style is actually really pretty. I felt like it fit the look. I wanted some that were like wispy, but not too dramatic where you can't really see all the hard work I just did on the eyeshadow. So I popped those on, only $2. I'm gonna set everything with some setting spray for the final step. I like to use my Urban Decay All-Nighter. Just gonna put that on there. For the lip, this lip liner. I have so many pink lip liners that I never use. And it's crazy because I do a lot of pink lips, but I always forget that I have pink lip liners to go with them. Because Sephora gave me a shit ton of these little Dior pink lip liners. So this one is Dior. What is the color? This is Dior lip liner in the shade D Rose. And then right on top of that, I'm going to go with my ColourPop Satin Lip in the shade November. This was Kathleen's collab with them. So I'm not too sure if this lipstick's still available. I know some of her collabs, they keep forever, and some they discontinue right away. So I love this color. It's so pretty. I probably own like every single lipstick collab she has with them. This is the finished look. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely comment below any more suggestions for videos you want to do. I have a lot of ideas. I want to do some skincare videos, maybe some updated hair care. I can't do that currently because I haven't fixed my hair off quarantine yet. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.